Thank you for the opportunity to share with you a little bit of our challenging time here at the Upper Galilee. So first of all, I just want to say to all of you, thank you that in this crucial time you are here with us. You don't know how important it is for us to see you with boots on the ground, people that coming from the US here to the Upper Galilee to see us, to speak with us, and to help us in numerous of challenges. So we are almost 10 months in a situation when we have more than 65,000 people that have been evacuated from their homes, and another 100,000 people that actually living in a war zone with thousands of alarms, and the numbers are unprecedented. In the last 10 months, more than 6,000 rockets have been launched to the Galilee. More than 1,000 precision missiles hit civilian targets, and we are under constantly attack. In this unprecedented situation, we are trying to find the way we can strengthen our communities that are not here, and also to strengthen the communities that are here and they not having too much help from the government, unfortunately. I can tell you that here in Kfar Giladi, as you just mentioned, we are like 800 meters from the border with Lebanon. Um, there is us, the emergency task force, and we are keeping our agriculture and our industry on the go, which means we doing whatever we need to do to make sure that the avocado and the lychee will be picked up from the trees as part of our values. It's also a very good opportunity for me to thank you for the support to the Kfar Giladi community with fire equipment. After the big fire last month, most of our equipment have been burnt. So with your help and with your generosity, we have new equipment that help us in this threat that constantly we have here. In the last week, we have a very dramatic week, as you all know. It started with a massacre. I don't have another word for it. In Majd al-Shams, which is a Druze village in the Golan Heights. And maybe it's an opportunity to share a little bit about the Druze villages. There is 5 Druze villages in the Golan Heights. In the last 6-7 years, they are in the process of, we call it Israelization, taking Israeli IDs, and they have election, and they see themselves as part of Israel after decades that they didn't see themselves as part of Israel. Most of the people there are working with us in agriculture and industry, and the horrific pictures of bodies of children in the middle of a soccer field right next to a playground, I think struck everyone here and remind us the pictures of October 7th. It was a moment that all of us stopped for 1 second to think if we are doing the right thing by encouraging people to coming back, because one of the things that we are doing in the last 2 months is to encourage the people not to leave the Galilee, as part of our effort to make sure that our communities are not falling apart. And to see such pictures, it brings a very big and deep dilemma in every family here in the Galilee. 2 days later, unfortunately, we lost another friend in Kibbutz HaGoshrim. a member of the emergency task force, hit by a rocket near Popko. A young man, 29 years old. And I think it was the moment when everyone here understand that the red line was crossed, and the Israel government understood that it's something that we cannot accept, because every picture of dead children or dead young men, unfortunately, catalyzed more people to leave the area. So we saw the response with the assassination of number 2 in Hezbollah and the assassination of number 1 in Hamas. And we are all here very alert to the situation, even though you can hear the birds. So there is only birds here, and we are all waiting for the development that will be in the next hours. Our mission right now is to strengthen our communities and our families, and to make sure that we are bring them a ray of light in all kinds of ways. And I'm telling you, as our partner and as my partner, that JNF-USA has a historic role in reshaping and reimaging the Galilee, because after everything will end up, we will have a lot of work to do here to bring back the people, to bring back the trust, to bring back the prosperity. And I see you guys as a keeper with an historic role of shaping the future of the Galilee. And I'm here for you for question, if you have any question about what's happening here in the Galilee and in the northern frontier.
So, Nissan, first of all, thank you for everything you do. We were with you before, now, and obviously in the future, with a big role that we'll play with you. Where have most of the people been dislocated to from the north? Where are they now?
So actually, Saul, it's a great question, because in the beginning, in the first 6 months, most of the communities were located in specific sites in the south part of the Kinneret, in the Jordan Valley, Tiberia, Jerusalem. But I think that in the last 2 months, after we all understood that we're not going to open September 1st in our schools, thousands of families took a decision to find a new school for their children and a temporary house for them. So even though we were located in the south part of the Kinneret, in the Jordan Valley area and Tiberia, now people spread all over Israel. And I think this is what concerned us most, because it's actually, we see our communities falling apart. And our main effort right now is to make sure that we are in contact with everyone and, let them feel that they are part of the community of Kfar Giladi or Kibbutz Dafna or Kiryat Shmona. It's a challenge that we are facing with. And I can tell you that even the government, the state, they don't have all the database about where all of the evacuees are right now. So in the last, as I mentioned, the last 2 months, we saw collapse of the evacuees sites that were in the beginning, and now thousands of families just rented places all over Israel: Tel Aviv, Ramat Sharon, Haifa, Tveria, Yerushalayim, etc.